Okay, so here we have our second option for SUV coupe. This is the Porsche Cayenne SUV, Porsche Cayenne Coupe. This one is the base model. Starts with 3-liter V6 engine, around 350 horsepower. Starting price 385,000 dirham. Premium SUV in this segment. 21-inch rims, BBS lookalike rims. Very beautiful body shape with that swooping rear roof to give that coupe feel of the car. On the front, we have the Porsche headlamps with LEDs, full LEDs, daytime running lights. As you can see, Porsche emblem on the center. The front, very classic Porsche. However, I think if it would have extended bumper, it would have made it look really nice. Probably the GTS will look more better because it would have an extended bumper. Coming at the back, we have this beautiful spoiler on top that gives the car a really nice look. Small spoiler here at the bottom of the boot. This one is a retractable spoiler. It doesn't look so nice once it's open. I'll show it to you. But otherwise, from the back, it looks absolutely stunning. It would give you that Lamborghini Urus feel, but still really, really beautiful. The Porsche emblem has been embedded inside these lights that run around the whole back. Very spacious car, good boot space. We'll have a look inside as well. Let's open the spoiler and have a look, see how it is. Touch of a button inside and your spoiler would be retracted. There you go, spoiler is open. Not a huge fan. I think it looks better with the spoiler closed. As you can see, it looks out of place, to be honest, once the spoiler is open. Keep it closed, I think it looks much better. Overall, the car looks absolutely stunning. Very beautiful shape. We'll go on the inside. At the back, the Porsche leather seats. Of course, you have your AC controls at the back. Separate controls for both sides. You have your air vents over here, and we have air vents on the side pillar as well. We have our cup holders in the center over here. Once seated, if I'm sitting behind myself, I have enough legroom. It's not bad, it's pretty spacious. Headroom as well, as you can see, pretty decent headroom. We have full panoramic roof, gives the car a really nice feel. Roomy interior. Not a fan of this combination of the interior. So we have the grey with the beige combination and the beige stitching on the grey. The stitching looks really nice, gives the car that premium feel. You have this piano wood on the door. This one I don't really like because it tends to get really dirty. You can see a lot of fingerprints on these. On this switch off a button, you have your privacy curtain that comes up, and one switch down goes down. On the second one, then you can control your window. The feel of the button actually is something really nice. It gives you that nice premium feel. Other than that, inside at the back, it's pretty standard. You have your charging ports over here, your storage compartment here. And yeah, for a family of 4, it's gonna be pretty comfortable and very nice. Okay, let's take it to the front. Okay, so once you're in the car, you would feel that you're in an expensive car. Of course, you're in a premium SUV. It will make you feel nice. It will tell you you're sitting in a Porsche. The feel of the materials used, the quality of the materials used, placement of each item in this compartment inside the cockpit has been well thought of, I believe. And things are easy to understand, easy to use. They feel nice, they feel strong, they're comfortable. The feel of the steering, the combination with the aluminum and the full leather steering wheel, full leather dash, beautiful stitching continuing all across. Nice massive screen here. We'll talk about the screen in the middle as well. Let's start from here. So as soon as you're in, you can see this big screen. You can control your spoiler from here. 2 steps of the spoiler, half full, and then you can close it. I prefer it to be closed, of course, and you can just have to press it down. I think it'll close. Yeah. The screen overall feels very easy to use. All your options are on the screen. Your navigation, so moving your fingers across, there's no lag. It's very easy to use. When you go inside the car, and all the options in the car, drive, off-road, normal controls, display, everything is here, easy to use. Climate control as well, all there. And at the bottom here near the gear, we would have all the other things. You have your automatic handbrake. Again, this interior, you can see stains on it already. You have your suspension setting here, the traction control, you have cool seats, heated seats. It's a good thing they have these hard buttons for the AC. I prefer hard buttons over touch. The same thing for the volume, they have this toggle to reduce the volume, increase the volume. One hard button again to control things on the screen if you'd like to. Not easy to use, a little out of the reach, and because it's behind the gear, I think for anything on the screen you would want to use it directly, and hard buttons are perfect for your AC and other stuff. Also, you have shortcuts over here to go inside the menu, to go inside the options and everything else. Good size screen, comfortable AC, cool seats, heated seats, cup holder. You have storage space over here, and you have a glove compartment, reasonable place over there as well. On the side of the door also we have some storage space. Okay, coming up to the front, the main thing for the driver, as you can see, you know, once you're here, this steering gives you that really good expensive Porsche feel. And now we have on the front, we have the two digital screens on the sides, and the analog screen and the analog RPM meter in the middle. You can put a lot of things on the screen over there, like you can see. So I have the navigation up. You can toggle this button on the steering and you can change it. You have your lap time there. We have G-force meters. We have the front wheels and the rear wheel power distribution. This is your tire pressure monitor and your other things, oil temperature, water temperature, battery and stuff like that. I think I prefer to keep it on the navigation. Looks really nice. On the left side as well, you have your speedometer and the outside temperature. So all in all, the car feels pretty nice. The driving position is decent, as you can see. Feels nice inside this cockpit. Speaking of the interior, like I was telling you, the 360 camera is absolutely brilliant on the car. You can see this is the bird's eye view, everything very clear. This is the front view. I like how the camera moves when you turn the steering, so if I'll keep moving, the camera will also move with the steering wheel. It's pretty decent. One thing that was really strange was the placement of this hazard light. I don't know why you would put it here, because that's supposed to be accessible in terms of whenever there's an emergency. That is going to be difficult to access when there's an emergency. If I need to use it while I'm driving, it's not going to be easy to hit. I'll probably hit the volume button or put the car in neutral maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's not a good place to have. Let's take it for a spin and see how this performs on the road. Okay, so driving in our Porsche Cayenne Coupe, very quiet engine, very comfortable, no drama, unlike the GLE 43 we drove the other day. This one's very simple, very basic sort of driving. There is not much excitement in the car. Personally, for me, while driving this car, there is nothing in this engine that would want me to keep driving it or want me to come back again for another drive. I'm assuming that if you get the GTS, the turbo, that one would be more pleasurable to drive, have a little bit of more drama on the car, more feel. This one is very simple, very basic. Power is enough, not a lot, just enough power for the city. However, it's still very comfortable. Driving position is pretty decent. Rear view also pretty clear. Side view mirrors, I'm not very comfortable. I would prefer if this would have the blind spot at least, because this is the starting range. There is no blind spot. The side view mirrors are a little smaller than what I would prefer, or anyone else would prefer. You know, a better look on the side view mirrors is always preferable. While driving, road noise is very less, not a lot of road noise. Cabin is insulated. The cockpit feels nice and premium otherwise. Suspension is nice and soft. Safety features, not a lot of them. Like I said, we don't have blind spot, we don't have the lane keep assist. This one only has like a 360 camera, which is pretty reasonable. Actually, it's a pretty good one. The 360 camera on this one is really nice. On high speeds, the car is holding pretty well. So after driving this car more and more, what it's made me realize that this car is extremely boring. That's my final verdict. The feel of this car, how it drives. Yes, it's comfortable, it's quiet, it's smooth. Yeah, all of that is still true. But you want any sort of driving experience out of this car, you're gonna get nothing. This is the tone of my voice while doing this review will also make you realize that it's not something that is making me excited. It's not something that's keeping me engaged. I'm completely disconnected. There is no feel. There is interior combination is also pretty boring. I am not a fan of this grey and beige. It makes the car feel grey, and I don't know why you would want to spend close to 400,000 dirhams and drive this, because this is not an experience. This is not how uh, a car should feel like. This is not how uh, you should feel while driving a 400,000 dirham car. That's more than $100,000. It's a lot of money. I think if you have so much money and you just want a Porsche, okay, fine. For the badge, you might want to pay that. But if you already have 400,000 dirhams, you spend the extra 100 odd thousand and get the GTS baby and have fun, because you're gonna spend most of the time inside the cabin. You're gonna be driving this car everywhere. You wanna be engaged while driving. You wanna have fun. You wanna get up the next day and want to come back to your car. But for me right now, as good as the interior feels, as good as it is in quality and build and feel, everything is perfect, but the driving experience is just not there. I would prefer to have something with a little more character, a little something to keep me engaged while I'm driving the car. But right now it's just it's absolutely boring. I would not want to come back in the car.
Go fuck Mama raised me as a thug nigga with a love